Today's episode is brought to you by Marvel's Midnight Suns, and we're going to be talking about the character Nico Minoru. Now, Nico is a relatively new character in the world of comics. She's only been around for about 19 years, which actually isn't that long if you look at the history of Marvel Comics. However, this character has already appeared in live action, and she'll soon be making an appearance in Marvel's Midnight Suns. She's got a little bit of a cult following due to her appearances, so let's have a look at her history. Now, Nico has proven herself to be a powerful hero that stands by her friends, regardless of the world that she grew up in. Created by Brian K. Vaughan and Adrian Alfona, Nico first appeared in Runaways issue number 1 in 2003, which was a series designed to bring in new and younger readers. The daughter of two supervillains, it was quickly discovered that Nico has access to magical powers. She joined her friends in running away from her parents, who were in a secret group of powerful supervillains. Nico was forced to step up and take control of the team, training herself and becoming more powerful in the magical arts at the same time. At times, going by the name of Sister Grimm, which is a pretty cool codename. She would go on to become a member of the A-Force and take part in some of the major Marvel Universe events, including Secret Invasion, Secret Wars, and Civil War II. Being a hero with magical powers, Nico has had a few brushes with the magical side of the Marvel Universe. When Nico and her group of friends decided to sneak down and witness their parents' secret meeting, they were shocked to discover that they were going to sacrifice a teenage girl in a ceremony to the occult. Nico and the others decided to run away, slowly learning about their parents' lives as supervillains and how each of them have strange powers. Nico discovered that her parents are evil wizards and that she has inherited their magical abilities. She's forced to fight her mother, who tries to kill her with a Staff of One, a magical staff that allows her to channel her power. But Nico mysteriously absorbs the staff into her chest, learning that the Staff of One appears when she draws blood from her body, and that she's able to use the magic within it, though she is unable to repeat a spell more than once at the beginning. The kids would then form a loose team, titled the Runaways for the comic, but they don't actually ever call themselves that, and Nico would become the leader of that group. They would continue to fight against their parents, raiding their safe houses and stealing food and equipment. Alongside her team, Nico would fight against Maria Laveau, a practitioner of voodoo that also fought against her parents. The two would end up fighting over the Black Mirror, a powerful magical artifact that actually hid a page of the Darkhold. But the Runaways weren't merely fighting against their parents. Though they would try to be heroes, they would also have several run-ins with the law, eventually fleeing across the country while being chased by S.H.I.E.L.D. and Iron Man. They would then find themselves in New York, where they were transported back to 1907. There, Nico would meet her great-grandmother, known as the Witchbreaker, and she would supposedly train her to become more powerful. Nico would later escape, now armed with the Witchbreaker's staff, and is shown to be more powerful than before. During the Secret Invasion event, the Runaways would fight alongside the Young Avengers, with Nico leading the team. She was also considered for the role of the new Sorcerer Supreme, though she passed that over. During the Secret Wars event, Nico would act as a member of the A-Force on Battleworld. She would then later join the team again in the 616 universe, acting as a magical member of the team. She would then fight against Carol Danvers during Civil War II, when Carol is shown that Nico will kill someone named Alice. So Nico goes on the run, and she ends up in Colorado, where she teams up with Elsa Bloodstone and fights against an insect invasion. She learned that the infection was caused by Alice, who is accidentally infecting the town. So she has no choice but to kill her, fulfilling the prophecy within Civil War II. Now, she's already made her live-action debut on the Runaways TV show, portrayed by Lyrica Okano, who will be reprising her role as the voice of Nico in Marvel's Midnight Suns. And there you have it. It's crazy how short a character's history can be, even though they've been around for 19 years. But the question now is, what will Nico get up into in Marvel's Midnight Suns? We'll have to play to find out. And check back here as we look at more characters within Marvel's Midnight Suns. And don't forget, today's episode is brought to you by Marvel's Midnight Suns.